How would you evaluate your season?
I think we ain't done yet.
You personally,
I think we ain't done yet.
Marcus.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do. Oh, and a left hand. Sends Fonseca it down. Flat on his back. It's over. Irving and Curry. One-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. Center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Walk-off slam. Call it second quickly. Origi.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
What's going on, y'all? We back. What's going on? What's going on? A whole nother edition. What now? You know what the deal is. We debate the hottest sports topics. We dissect them, correct them, and give them to you from our perspective. It's your boys, the D1 athletes that couldn't make it. What's up, y'all?
Why you gotta introduce us like that, man?
I say we should leave with that target anymore.
Tell him that we chose his path.
That was a shot at Payne. They want to shot at me.
Dang! See, he called you. I didn't even say a name.
That's what I'm saying. Why I gotta be a shot at me? I ain't bothered.
How y'all doing?
Nobody.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Let's see.
What's up with y'all?
Weekend?
Yeah, man. What y'all doing tomorrow? Memorial Day.
Jay, what you doing?
Cooking out?
Mm-hmm.
Throw some steaks on the grill, man.
Nah, that's facts. I don't know the way either.
I want to see what Toes talk about on the grill.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw some steaks on that grill. One way or another. Though.
Bro, you can't grill, man.
If you gonna take them steaks, okay. Make me look like tires.
Listen, I make the nice, juiciest steak. Man, matter of fact, thank you. After this, I'm gonna go to Publix real quick. Get me a nice ribeye, and I'm gonna marinate it, some teriyaki sauce, cut up some onions, some peppers, man. Hold on. I mean, y'all ain't got started now.
You gonna cut it short so you go ahead and get your steak?
Yeah, I may have to, man.
That steak will have your jaw breaking.
Oh. Hey, man, listen, it'll melt off. Let me stop talking.
Listen, y'all. We didn't talk about this beforehand, but I gotta make a PSA. I know we a couple weeks ago I talked about Liverpool winning 4 trophies, right? It didn't happen.
They still had 3.
We didn't win another trophy after that.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
Oh, dang.
Hey, I think. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know when we did it. We won 2 out of 2 or 2 out of 4. The 2 that mattered though, we didn't win them. Shame. It's a shame. I just wanted to say that, man. I'm not gonna back down. I had to come out and face it on here.
How about I say
you owned it. It's good that you admit. Yeah, you owned it. That's exactly.
See, Toes own his awful taste.
I own mine. No, I own mine.
Lord, you calling people out today, ain't you?
I own mine.
Oh man, I can't talk about Luka anymore, so I got to do something.
Hey, look, you can still talk about Luka. He did his thing. He just went up against a good team. I mean, look at my background.
It's a really good team.
I mean, look at my background. I'm an authentic fan, ain't you? We going all the way this year, baby. You know me.
Every year.
Anyway, y'all ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
All right, before we do that, let me let y'all know, our fans out there, we know we got some diehard What Now fans now. They coming along. For the ones that's not diehard, I want y'all to go ahead and like and subscribe our YouTube, our Apple Podcasts. And we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Oh, and follow on Instagram at whatnow.on.omni. There you go. All right, so as I always like to say, we got a multitude of sports topics today. We're gonna come at y'all with some basketball, football, college, and NFL. But first, we're gonna start off with some NFL. What second-year wide receiver will make the biggest jump? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one.
I'll let one of y'all take the lead on that first.
Jay.
I'll go last.
I need to go
Oh
get
God.
it. Y'all go. Let me go. I need to hook my computer up. I'm tripping.
All right, I'll go first. Really, it's between two people. That's not who you think I'm gonna say. I do not think it's gonna be Jamar Chase. I don't think.
Well, it says biggest jump. I mean, when you
I'm
just
about to
light
say,
up the
how
NFL
much
this
farther
first
could
season,
he-
what you want him to do?
How you can't really jump any farther.
They came mature with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't have let him
Listen,
disrespect Jamar.
I had that on
Nah,
my
it
notes,
wasn't even that.
actually.
I just know somebody was gonna say his name, so I was already ready to say that. I knew somebody was gonna say
And I
his name.
couldn't
I'm
say his
glad,
name,
I'm
so that's
glad
what I
y'all
was mad
prepared
about.
for that, but that's on my notes. Thank you very much. Exactly. That's why Jamar's not going to be on there. He had a huge first season. I mean, if he has a bigger jump than any other receiver, he's going to go down as one of the best receivers, probably, or he could go down as one of the best receivers. Possibly.
Man, what's with you and these hot takes, man? These all-time takes.
I said could.
Yeah, I was about to say he probably gonna have
could.
the first 2 years.
Anyways, y'all gonna let
like
me
that.
get my little take out.
time,
I ain't even say my receiver. Let me get my take out.
You ain't spitting it out.
I'm saying, talk.
Let me get my take out. Anyways, I do think it's gonna be
Oh man.
I think it's gonna be Devontae Smith, honestly. And I think just because he didn't have as big of a first year as anyone would have hoped, but with AJ Brown showing up, that's definitely going to open up the field for him. That's definitely going to give him an opportunity to shine.
He was a rookie last year?
Yeah.
Oh dang! I thought it was his second year last year.
Mm-hmm. I think he could be possibly have the biggest jump just because he didn't have a really big season. But I do think it's going to be a lot better for him this season. Yeah, that's my take on that.
But Jalen Hurts, is he gonna be able to do that? That's the problem.
I mean, that whole offense could shift. AJ Brown really changes what they can do in that offense. That allows, if anything, that makes Jalen Hurts a little bit more dangerous because he has more options to go to now. He doesn't have to really rely on his QB arm talent at that point. And Devontae Smith plays. You can put him anywhere, honestly. You got him run the slot. You can have him running reverses, whatever you want. He's a shifty guy.
As far as AJ Brown, I feel like I like him, but I didn't think he was as good as people were saying. Just because I feel like when he was on the Titans, everybody's first priority is stopping Derrick Henry. So now on the Eagles, everybody's first priority is going to be stopping him, AJ Brown, because that's their best option.
Exactly.
I mean, outside of I guess Jalen Hurts' legs, but
yeah.
I feel like AJ Brown is more dangerous than Jalen Hurts' legs. But I don't disagree with that. I think Devontae Smith is a good answer.
That's a decent answer, yeah. Definitely.
A decent answer. You ain't gonna go hire the decent Jay?
I'm just saying.
Who's the Giants quarterback? Oh God,
I don't think they have one.
Danny J.
You might as well say they don't got one.
Did he get cut? I thought he got cut.
Nah, he ain't cut. Nah, y'all.
I did not see that.
Well, he should have got cut.
Whoever the GM said that they ain't making no moves. They I guess they content with how bad he's playing.
Well, that's why they garbage now. Saquon can't stay healthy, and that's just bad for New York. I guess I'll go then. Cause I know Nord and Jay want to go last. I'm gonna go with the hometown boy. I'm gonna be a little biased. I'm gonna go Rashad Bateman. And I think that boy Dave,
Come on, bro.
that boy Batman, you know what I'm saying?
What is wrong with you? No.
Listen. All I'm saying is Rashad Bateman is that I watched him okay. All right. At the beginning of the last season, he got hurt in training camp. So he didn't really get to where he was supposed to be until after Lamar Jackson went down. And with Tyler Huntley, who's our backup quarterback, Bateman was actually going crazy with Hollywood and Mark Andrews still there. And now Hollywood's not there. Mark Andrews will still get the number one, he'll be still the number one threat. And I think Bateman I think had in half the season 600, 700 something yards and a few touchdowns, which is great for a rookie that was hurt that only played half the season. Now, the only thing I have is they don't have any other receivers. I mean, I guess if you count Mark Andrews, so everybody's gonna be focused on Bateman, but I think Bateman's gonna have a big season next year. And I mean, again, that's probably a little biased, but it is what it is.
Well,
I mean,
go ahead. You go
no,
ahead.
I'm just saying. I mean, we gonna have to see, man. It goes into it a little more, and your situation is a little different because while Lamar is a good passer, it's just, you got to see that consistency. So
That's what I was about to say.
I think it's more of not even him being a passer. It's more of we're a run first. So I think that would be the downfall more than him being a good passer or a consistent passer, I should say.
I will say I do think Rashard Bateman is going to have a jump, but it's what Jay said. Like, is it going to be a big jump because y'all are such a run heavy team? Like, if he does have a jump, it's not going to be significant. He goes from 200 yards to 600, 700 yards receiving. Like, it's not going to be a really big jump. I don't think so.
What?
I
200
don't.
yards?
I mean, what type of jump are you talking about? I was just throwing out numbers. I was throwing out numbers there. Just throwing out.
Well, if Devontae Smith and Rashad Bateman have the same numbers next year, but Bateman will have the bigger jump just because Devontae played better last year. So
I guess technically, you're right.
Yeah, but stop.
See what I'm saying?
Look at him down there smiling, boy. Look at
it. All right.
Go ahead,
Every receiver I'm thinking of is going on year 3, not year 2. I looked at like four or five different ones. I'm like, they really ain't going into year 3. It don't feel like it. I'm about to say Kyle Pitts.
I will give you one. I'll give you one guy who I do think who could have a huge year. Maybe not the biggest jump.
Hold on, we're gonna wait because you don't know who I'm about to say.
My bad. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Wait, did you go yet?
No, he want to go last.
Oh shoot!
You cut off Nordy.
I ain't know. I thought Nordy already had a person.
You go. I might agree with you.
All right. Nah, y'all ain't. You probably not. But
probably not.
It has to go with one of my previous takes a little bit, but I'm gonna go with Elijah Moore from the Jets.
I knew he was going with the Jets. Dang.
Bruh, just look.
Are you a Jets fan?
No.
He said he got
probably the furthest thing from it, but I just stick with my take.
I like it. Dedication.
I'm only going with him because first off, you had to see like he was also playing with a rookie quarterback. The Jets are an abysmal team, and he didn't even play the whole season last year. He played 11 games, but he got hurt in the middle. But his final 6 games, he averaged 5.7 catches and 76.5 yards a game. So that just telling me that he was on the come up by the time the season ended. And if him and Zach Wilson keep coming up with some good chemistry, I think they both can make a jump this year.
I just thought about somebody. Oh, go ahead.
I like the Elijah Moore. I like that one. I wanted Kadarius Toney, but he ain't got a quarterback, so I can't pick my boy.
I just thought about.
Daniel Jones on the same level as Zach Wilson. So.
I know.
No, Zach Wilson's better than Daniel Jones.
A lot better.
I think Elijah Moore will have a good season, but I just don't think that.
Are y'all slick trying Daniel Jones?
I will every single day, and you tell Nick Robinson about that too.
Danny Dimes.
Ever since I saw that,
I know he a bottom tier quarterback, but y'all.
Listen. Ever since I saw that he tripped on that 80-yard run, I lost all respect for him.
He's not no bottom tier quarterback.
I'm talking about nobody around.
He just straight up tripped. like he fell on a blade of grass.
What?
Hold on, Toad. He's not a bottom tier quarterback.
I don't think so. He's a bottom tier quarterback. First of all, this is coming from somebody who's had a piss poor quarterback the past couple of years.
We're talking about starters. We're talking about starters though.
Okay.
You can't put it in with
out of the 32 starters. Out of the 32 starters, there's tiers to this.
I'll put Sam Darnold down there. I'll put Drew Lock down there. So we're putting.
And he is down there with them.
Yeah, he is.
He's down there with them.
Danny Dimes. Like, bro, is not. Zach Wilson he's not good.
Only because he hasn't proven anything yet.
But let's put it like this, and this goes back to Mitchell Trubisky's his first year. Why we call him a bust now. Technically, I don't think he's a bust. I think just because
I'm not gonna say he's a bust.
He's a bust.
Danny Dimes
no, his team, his system was a bust.
Yes, exactly. But when was Danny Dimes drafted? He was drafted early in that first round. He was the first quarterback to be taken. The Giants drafted him as the quarterback. I can't remember if he was first. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think he might have been second.
Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, but he was an early quarterback take. This was 2 years ago. Yeah, that'd be 2 years ago. But
nah, Daniel Jones going into his like 5th season, man.
Yeah, it's like 5. Because I think they were trying to figure out if they was gonna pick up his 5th year option. I think that's why I thought he probably got cut.
2019.
He did not get cut.
No, I was saying because I thought he got cut.
It was 2019 draft, so it was like 4 years ago.
He was
so
a
6th overall.
He's a 6th overall. I never thought he should have never went that high. Even when they drafted, I thought it was a dumb decision. I'm like, I don't think he shouldn't have got that high. So I don't think that's why I'm not putting him a bottom tier quarterback.
Who else was in that draft?
He's probably one of the most disappointing quarterbacks that we've had, but he's not a.
I found my receiver so I could be different. Give me Anthony Schwartz with Deshaun Watson.
I'm so surprised y'all did not say this receiver.
He is so fast, dog.
I know he is.
Wait, he may be second year. Hold on, he may be 3rd year.
Man, y'all listen. Y'all heard Nord?
Yeah, I heard Nord. Man, talking about all that jibber jabber.
Yeah, y'all ain't want to disrespect Deshaun. Y'all ain't want to try to disrespect Deshaun. Don't do it.
Deshaun might not even be there the first half of the season.
I said, don't do it.
He gonna be playing with Josh Johnson. What's his name?
Gordon.
No, Brissett.
Hey, why you trying Brissett now a little bit?
I about to say Brissett nice.
Nice.
Now Josh Dobbs behind them, yeah, you can mess with him.
Oh, about to say don't get me started on Josh Dobbs. Oh,
see, listen, all right, go ahead.
I was just about to say, Kyler Murray went 1st overall in the Daniel Jones draft.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
And Josh Allen? No, that's
2017 or 18.
That's 2019.
19.
I'm trying to think of when Baker went.
But I want to say this.
Baker was 18 with Lamar.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to say I'm surprised y'all did not say he meant. I hope he's a second. I hope I don't sound dumb saying Jalen Waddle.
Oh, he is.
I think so.
I was about to pick him, but
I think his just due to injury.
He's got so many weapons around him. He's set up, and I guess Tua is the only thing holding him back.
I have a thing against Tua. I'm not gonna lie.
But who would you take, Jalen? Would you take Jalen Hurts or Tua?
Hurts.
Hurts. I think you can just do a little more.
Probably Hurts.
In the NFL, Hurts. Yes.
Yeah, probably Hurts. And he doesn't get as hurt. No pun intended.
I was about to say, definitely come into play.
Definitely more durable.
But I was gonna say my second was gonna be Amon St. Brown. Was that his name on the Lions?
Oh yes,
he played well last year. His team is bad, but he played well on a bad team last year.
Hey, quiet as kept. The Lions could make some noise this year, honestly.
I was just saying that was just like my second if I had to be unbiased.
I think we don't hit over our time.
Yeah, I think we did too. Yeah, I just looked up at it too. I was like,
all right, we can go on to the next thing then. Y'all got any final thoughts on that then? Before we go on. All right, well let's go to some NBA, some basketball. My new team. I'm sorry, not my new team. My real team.
I'm about to say. Huh?
I'm an authentic fan, clearly. But the Warriors, we're gonna win the whole thing again. But when we do, when will you think when the Warriors win the championship this year, do y'all think it's gonna affect KD's legacy, Kevin Durant?
I'm sorry,
I said what I said.
I'm the only Warriors fan on this podcast.
Oh my goodness, bro. You said you was going for the Hawks.
You said on your Twitter page, it says you tweeted, you have a pin said, I follow whatever team Anthony Davis is on. It's Anthony Davis on the Golden State Warriors.
I mean, he's not playing. He's not on any other team right now.
Yeah. I've been with the Warriors since they had Monte Ellis. Yes, you can go back.
What year was that? What year was that? Right now, what year was that?
That was 2000.
You don't know. If you've been a fan, you would know.
2012.
Wrong.
I can check it. It was 12. I promise you it was 12. Go back.
Wrong.
He probably was on there 2012.
Monte, yeah, it was one of the years. When is the We Believe season? You know that?
It was. Hold on, let me check.
He don't know.
That was with the Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, all them. But anyway, back to the question. Do y'all think the Warriors, if the Warriors win the championship this year, you think it's going to affect KD's legacy?
I think a little bit, only because he hasn't been back to the finals since he left.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have went back to the finals last year when they were lost to the Bucks, I think it would still have been intact a little bit. But considering that he ain't been back since, and they lost way earlier this year, and it's like they doing the same thing without him. So I don't know. It's hard to say because when he was there, he was the best player on the team.
Yeah.
It's like, and also the way he lost this year, and even last year we can. I mean, he's lit like you said last podcast. He was a toe away. He was literally a toe away from going on to the next round. But they got swept this year, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, they got swept this year.
But what if Boston won? What if Boston won a championship though? He got swept by the champions.
Nah, that don't matter. It does not matter. For the legacy he's supposed to have, he's not supposed to get swept like that. He's not.
I honestly don't think it will affect his legacy because I think KD's legacy is set at this point.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like I don't know how it would be changed.
I don't know though. But
it's like this year.
What would y'all say his legacy is?
Yeah,
I think it will. Steph's legacy being greater will overshadow KD's legacy diminishing. If that makes sense,
I can see that.
Okay.
Like if the Warriors win, it'll be more about Steph.
It.
Yeah, it'll be more about Steph rather than KD.
I said though, what do y'all think KD's legacy is at this moment now?
One of the greatest scorers to ever play. He got his 2 championships. A top 20. That's not arguable at this point. Player of all time. I think arguable is maybe top 15. I will say Steph will go above him if he's not already above him.
I think he already is.
He's already is by a long shot.
He already has more rings.
I don't think Steph was above him until this playoffs, though. I think this playoffs now Steph is above him.
No.
Yeah, because
I'm not a basketball dude, but come on.
Because KD was always better than Steph. I mean, whether you like it or not, he's always been better than him.
KD was definitely talked about as being the best player, right? Like even right now. But as far as legacy, at the end of the day, I don't know if you can say his place in history is higher than Stephen Curry.
Well, legacy
before this playoffs did.
Legacy, I think Steph was higher. If I'm doing an all-time list, okay, well, I agree with that. If I'm doing an all-time list before this season, I would have still put KD over Steph.
All-time list?
Yeah, like
before the season.
If I'm ranking player before the playoffs started, I think this playoff.
Still can't see that, man.
you still had Steph over KD.
Like I would say, KD is anywhere between 10 and 15, and Steph was anywhere between like 8 and 12.
Nah, I still don't think Steph is top 10 yet unless he wins the ring this year. Then I can put him in top 10.
I'm just watching.
If he wins the ring this year, I think he like top 7, top 8 for real.
Top 7 or 8? I mean, maybe he the only person with a Western Conference MVP.
Yeah, when they start doing that
this year, like nobody else can say that except Steph now.
We ain't even counting that. I don't like that.
I don't like it either, but it is what it is.
What y'all say?
I already said whatever I said earlier about I don't think it will necessarily. I think it just be overshadowed.
Yep.
Which, respectively, it will be because I think Steph is going to be. I think the Warriors will be a lot better than wherever Durant goes, regardless, in the next couple of years. So the gaps is going to get bigger, or the shadows are going to get bigger.
The Warriors just have a great front office. Like they just develop very well, like very well.
Even after LeBron left and everything, even after Dwayne Wade really left, I mean, they're still.
Yeah, Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra are really good. Tobias, I see you making faces. What you want to say?
Y'all know how I feel about my man Stephen Curry. I love Stephen Curry. You know I do.
I just want to say.
I
just want to say before you continue, you've never talked about Steph Curry before this year.
But yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Bro, you are a Lonzo Ball fan.
I wanted this to be known. I already said this in 2020. Whenever the pandemic was about to hit, I said, "Hey, who's entering into GOAT talk?" And this was when Steph Curry was having his 50-point games and all that. I said he's entering into greatest of all time talk. I said that 2 years ago. Yes, I said that.
When?
So I'm not sure if it was on call. I'm not sure if he was playing a video game or what. But I said that too. He's either with y'all, mailing all y'all in that group chat, or is with you, Jalen, and everybody on Call of Duty. That's when I said. I know I said it. Put that aside. That being said, I'm not even gonna make this argument about it. I think Stephen Curry is easily a top 10 player of all time. I think he's arguably top 5, especially if he wins another ring. He needs to be, it has to be considered for top 5 all time. Just because he can't play defense, that's the only, not that he can't play because he's not an elite defender. He's above average, decent defender. You can put him on somebody and you can hold him for a good bit. He's not going to let you score all over him.
He's a good off-ball defender.
Exactly.
That's why he got a bunch of steals, but he's not a good on-ball defender.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that slows him down. The only thing. But either regardless of what he's done, he's transformed the game. He needs to be considered top 5. Anyways, that put aside to get that off my chest real quick because
top 5. He's not better than LeBron or Jordan.
No, I would say that.
He's not better. He's not better than Kareem. He's not
Bill
better
Russell.
than. He's better than Bill Russell.
Look, we can't listen.
He's not better than.
I don't like the Bill Russell argument. I really don't.
I don't like it either. It's too. He's playing with plumbers. Both of them.
Kobe.
They're playing with plumbers.
Not Kareem. Kareem played with Magic.
No, we talking about Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
Oh yeah, I don't think Bill. He's high up there just because of the amount of rings he got. To be honest with you, because he got 11 rings or whatever, something like that. But I think Magic, Kareem, LeBron, Jordan is all better than him still. I think
NBA top 75 disrespecting Curry.
I think Larry Bird might still be better than him.
Who?
The Athletics NBA top 75. They have Durant at 13 and Steph at 15.
When did it come out?
February 24th, 2022.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, I feel like
I told y'all Steph was top 15 though.
I didn't say he wasn't. I just said I thought KD was above Steph. But I feel like if they redid it right now, Nordy, they would have Steph above
I agree.
KD.
I definitely think Steph's above KD.
But
that KD sweep doesn't help KD at all.
I guess it kind of went off with the Stephen Curry legacy thing, but I mean, along with I can't remember who said it. I don't think it affects it too much, but it does. You can throw that in there that if the Warriors do win a championship, there was always that thing like talking about how one of Curry's rings he owes to Kevin Durant and all that. They were talking about the Finals MVP and everything, but the fact that they went back to the championship, I mean, without Kevin Durant,
it's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy, yeah. So there's something you can just throw in there, like when you're talking about KD's legacy and stuff. It makes KD seem more like a role player. Not saying he is a role player, but more of a role player.
I think the role. Factor. I think the term you're looking for is luxury.
Luxury. Thank you.
He's more of a luxury than a need. They didn't need him.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they ain't need him.
It's just made it way easier.
Exactly. That's what it makes it seem like. And then you think about what he couldn't do with he only has rings with the Warriors. Before that, he was on the Thunder. He couldn't get no rings.
I mean, he was young and he got to the finals, but they played Miami. Nobody's beating Miami at that point.
Yeah.
I think his Brooklyn years is more of a disappointment than his OKC years.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because OKC years they really weren't supposed to be doing as good as they were doing.
Right.
That's what that man Derek Fisher.
They had it was KD, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. I mean, it's before they peaked.
But Harden,
that's before we know him as we know him now.
And James Harden was hooping back then. James Harden actually played defense back then.
I mean, James Harden was a 6-man though. He wasn't.
Derek Fisher was out there hitting threes left-handed. I was getting mad.
Yeah, old Derek Fisher.
I'm telling you, it used to have me livid. That was like my peak Miami days.
It's kind of not related, but Derek Fisher used to tick me off. And my cousin's watching right now. He knows what I'm talking about. He used to beat me at Marcus Kirkland. Y'all remember Marcus? He used to beat me
Marcus
every single time with OKC.
I'm about to say he be at the gym. He done got swole.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of 2K, I had like 2K14, and I was playing My Career, and I don't know why I remember this, but it was this guy on there. I didn't know if he was white or light skinned. On the computer, he was lighting me up on the Rockets. And then come to find out, it was Klay Thompson as a rookie. He was lighting me up. I was like, "Who is this?" Like, bro was
Klay
not
Thompson
missing.
on the Rockets.
Yeah, it was the My Career. So I guess that's when he got when he got drafted or whatever.
I was like, oh snap.
It's not. It wasn't the real thing. But he never missed, and I was like, "Who is this person?" I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, My Career is supposed to be easy. You're like, your players go crazy, but then he kept matching me. But we gotta move on though. Y'all got anything else for that one? For that topic?
Gucci.
All right, let's go to some college football, some SEC. We got a QB in the SEC named Anthony Richardson. Hold on, let me read the question. Is Anthony Richardson the most talented QB in the SEC? I tried to make a little thing, but it didn't work, so I just had to read it. Is Anthony Richardson the most talented QB in the SEC?
Nor do you want to go first?
I'm gonna let you do it because as talented as he is, I still don't know how we want to do that. Proven talent,
exactly.
Or potential talent.
Exactly. I've let this marinate for a while, and I don't think it's fair to base this off of last season, but he was hurt. He was hurt. But going into this season, dude, first of all, if I'm taking a quarterback, if I'm thinking about this from a coach's perspective, I want to take a quarterback going into this season. Let's say I have a great line, great running back, great receivers.
Oh, you just have average everything, and he would still be great. The problem was we have below average.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to get into right now. But I think I take Anthony Richardson over Bryce Young. That's the thing, yeah.
Is he a sophomore?
Mm-hmm. He's a redshirt sophomore.
But
Are you saying you take him over as in talented, or as in you would want him on your team before?
Because I think his ceiling is higher. I think his potential. Right now, hands down, I think he's the most gifted quarterback in ACC. I would say, even in college football, I think he's the most gifted. I do. But below that, I'll put C.J. Stroud and then Bryce Young right below that. But other than that, I think he's the most gifted quarterback in all of college football. And right now, going into this season, I do think he will be the most talented. Right now, I don't think, just because of what's been proven last year, but going into the season, I think he's going to show us that he's the most talented quarterback. The only thing they have to develop him is accuracy. He's got to work on it. He has got to work on it. That is the only downside he's got. It's not terrible, but for him to reach that, elevate to that next level we want him to, into that Cam Newton type. We talked about this earlier. He has all Cam Newton's characteristics. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, he's confident, he's got a little bit of a swagger to him. He has a rocket front arm. I mean, yeah, but you don't know too much, but watch his highlights. You see what I'm talking about. Like, this dude can play. He can play.
So my only thing with his accuracy is his accuracy is definitely below Stroud and Bryce Young. However, a lot of that has to do is kind of like Lamar. It's like when you watch Lamar, he's having to run for his life a good bit sometimes. And the O-line that we had and the offense that they were trying to run last year, you had someone with a torn MCL running in the backfield like shouldn't be running. And then he'd break 80-yard runs, 60-yard runs out of nowhere and would still keep on going. I think this year will definitely be one of his best because it's going to a legit RPO, which is going to benefit the entire team as an offense. I mean, it may not be as flashy or high scoring like other years, but I honestly don't care. Just because it's going to be more consistent. Like, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get guys to smash you, or you're going to get guys to go right past you.
He needs 2 more years. That's a lot. I think he needs about 2 more years, and then he'll be pro ready. He needs 2 more years, and he needs 1 year where everyone around him is good. He needs a good line.
That'd be more likely his second year. So not this year, but the following year.
Yeah, exactly. He needs one of those years. And if it takes, even if he's listening right now, I don't know if he is. I encourage him to keep staying and develop, like, because his ceiling's high, man. Like you can. I watched one game of him, and dude,
he's athletic as
he's
all will get out.
He's special.
How good y'all think Florida as a team will be next year?
I'm gonna let you go ahead and say it. I'm gonna let you say it.
No, I mean I'm very realistic when it comes to my team. I think the ceiling, as in like everything is perfect, is 10 or 11 wins. I think the lowest would be 5 or 6. I'd say 6, and then like realistic probably be 6, in between that 6 to 8 range, maybe 9. Because I mean, there's a lot that went on behind. See, I want to say we have it 4 losses, maybe.
Shoot, if y'all go 9-3, y'all could be in the SEC championship. Honestly,
nah, because I think
it could be a dogfight.
There's some other teams,
literally.
See, I don't.
What were you saying?
No, you go finish.
No, all I was going to say is I think there's other teams who have had coaches and players who have been a part of their systems a little bit longer, and that's going to play a factor. Like, my team's going to come out there and play, but at the same time, as far as like talent level goes, it's not where it should be, even though they are talented. And I think Napier is going to help a lot because, I mean, he did it at Lafayette. I mean, he beat SEC teams at Lafayette. He beat every conference type of teams at Lafayette.
Yeah.
And so I believe in him. Now I just got to see it though.
And let's be honest here, and this is y'all are gonna love, you and Malin gonna love this coming out of my mouth. It's every team in the SEC has probably the most talented players in the country. I mean, quite honest. But it comes down to coaching. That is literally it. It comes down to coaching. Promise you, even down to doggone Missouri and Mississippi State and all of them. Like, they have one of the most talented players. If you see them, like, they're huge, and they're all fast. You have guys who are like 6'6", weighing 240, running 4.5s.
That's just college in general. It's terrifying how big some of these dudes are and how fast they move.
But it comes down to coaching. They've always had the talent. I've never seen a season that Florida, like, I'm like, yo, these dudes are weak. These dudes they're not ready. They're not fast. It's never been like that. It's always been that Florida's either, you can tell the discipline's not there. The coaching is something with coaching.
Yeah, a lot of it's been coaching in the past. I mean, literally from 2010 to 2021, it was a lot of coaching. There was a lot going wrong.
I used to like Florida a lot back in the day when they had
Tebow.
Tebow and they had Cam Newton, right? But not Cam.
They had Cam.
That's right. They did have Cam.
He didn't play for a long time with them though, right?
No, so he was there his freshman year, and I can't remember if it was after his freshman year, but I know he at least played a few like reps here and there, and it wasn't until the offseason when he got in trouble and went to JUCO.
Yeah.
And then my boy Cam came back with number 1.
And that man was the truth. I mean, everybody on that team knew Cam was about to be the truth at Florida, and then that whole incident went down. Everybody's like, "What the heck?"
Got in trouble. Yeah.
Urban was there too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Who was?
Urban Myers.
I know he's your boy, but
the only reason Cam actually came to Florida was because of Urban, because he didn't want to go there. Him or Tebow wanted to go there because of Dan Mullen. They thought he was weird.
And I remember they had Aaron Hernandez, who was going crazy.
Oh, yeah. That man.
Obviously, he did what he did.
That man, we had the Pouncey twins. We had Riley Cooper. We had all kind of stuff going on that team.
Yeah, that team was crazy. I remember.
They're supposed to be coming out with a 30 for 30 on it. It's like in the works.
Speaking of, they're coming out with a 30 for 30 on my team, the Ravens, the 2000 Ravens.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah,
that's gonna be one of the first people to watch it. But that offense was so bad, it's gonna be more funny seeing the offense than the defense. Because everybody knows the defense is real good, but the offense is horrible.
I was about to say, who was on that offense that year?
The best player was an old Shannon Sharp. And then we also had the quarterback was what's his name?
Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer. I was about to say Tony something.
Troy Smith.
Since I ain't really said nothing on the On the AR topic, I guess I'll chime in before y'all keep straying
There
off.
you go, Jay.
Well, obviously, I think he is the most physically gifted, so that's really why I wasn't talking much because I didn't disagree. But
Yeah.
just to have something to talk about, I guess I was just over here looking at Hendon Hooker highlights, and I think he could make a pretty good leap as a decent SEC quarterback next year. It might be somebody to keep an eye on, you know.
Oh no, absolutely.
Hendon Hooker from
He's
Tennessee.
Tennessee. He's actually like really athletic.
I think he
Hey.
was at Virginia Tech originally, then he transferred to Tennessee. And then during Tennessee's season, it was between him, a freshman quarterback that they had, and what's his name at Tennessee, Jay? What was the QB's name? He was
what was
trash.
Tennessee's record?
The
it
first one
wasn't-
they had, the
Was it him or Joe Milton?
with the tattoo sleeve.
Yeah. The sleeve.
He had a weird name.
Yeah, and I cannot think of it right now to save my life.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Y'all keep going, I'll figure it out.
Hendon Hooker took over week 3 last year, and I ain't
Because
gonna lie,
Joe
that
Milton
first quarter against
got
us,
hurt.
hey, they was moving that ball against us that first quarter. Had our defense looking a little shook. Hey, I'm telling you, he put up some good numbers last year. He might be somebody to watch out for.
Mhm.
Georgia over there, Toad's over there smirking because he thinks something about they gonna beat Georgia or something. That's when
No,
I'm looking
I
at
just don't know who this guy is. I'm like, I can't say nothing, but I don't know. But he must be good if you put him up there in the same conversation as Radler, Young, and Richardson right now.
So my
I'm not
thing
saying
is,
he would be
with
better.
Rattlers,
Oh, go ahead.
you really
Yeah.
don't know nothing about him either. I mean, when he was playing, he really ain't do all that well.
He got benched, didn't he?
Yeah. However, in
That's what I
his
was about to say.
defense, Caleb Williams is that guy.
Yeah.
But he was a true freshman also.
I feel like, and honestly, part of me feels like everyone in Oklahoma knew Caleb Williams was that guy before the season even started. So there's a lot of pressure on Rattler.
So what happened was...
I feel like that's what.
Rattler's a Heisman favorite.
Yeah, I feel like something
Well,
happened.
The reason Rattler got so much hype was because when Florida and Oklahoma played in
That
that bowl
QB1
game,
show.
well, not even that. It was the QB1. It was the bowl game with Florida and Oklahoma, and everyone knew going in that game. One, Florida had one of the worst defenses in the SEC and nation, and yet they made a big deal out of it when it came in that bowl game. It's like, look, no, Florida's been Florida all year on defense this year. We've been terrible, and so Rattler just did his thing, just played like everything else, and lit us up. And the hype's been rode off of that, and I mean the wheels fell off really fast.
Yeah, this is kind of off topic. When I first saw Spencer Rattler, I thought he was my player from 2K. Like when I first saw him, I was like, oh shoot.
Don't he got like blonde eyebrows?
He kind of close to albino.
Yeah.
But I don't think he is. He
that
died,
was their
didn't he?
freshman.
What was that?
Oh, I was saying the other quarterback. It was Joe Milton, Harrison Bailey, and Hendon
He
Hooker.
played for Michigan. Hey, Joe Milton was. I'm sorry, he was bad.
Nah, I remember
He
it was
bad.
that his recruitment came out to Florida and Michigan. At the time I was mad because he went to y'all, and then
Oh, no,
now that
y'all
he
ain't
went to
missing
y'all,
out
I
on
was so happy. I was
Yo,
like,
he's the
thank
reason
God.
why we went 2-4. He's the exact reason why. We're 2-6. I can't remember. He's the exact reason why we went like 2-6. Joe Milton was bad. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to rant right now, but I remember his first game against Minnesota. He came out. He was slinging the ball, slinging it, and then sorry, I know we going over time. Joe Milton.
Nah, keep going. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say. Finish your piece.
He came out sling. I'm like, I'm hyped up. I'll start, I am. I start talking like my uncles and stuff from Ohio. Like, yeah, yo, we got this guy, Joe Milton. He's an athlete. He got an arm. The next game, this joker come out throwing like 3 picks and under 100 yards. Yes. And that's when Cade McNamara, Cade McNamara, took over. Ever since then, we've been pretty good. So, but I don't know about him going
pretty
this
good.
year. Pretty good.
All right. Well, you finished with all that?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Go ahead and keep pushing to the quick hitters. My boy Nort hit us with him last week. I appreciate that, Nort. It's great. I needed a a little break from it to get my head around the topics last week.
You need a breather.
Because I know this is gonna get me heated. But I got it back this week. I'm gonna take it back to a would you rather type of thing. It's gonna be NFL edition. All right, so y'all boys ready for him? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, cool. All right, so first, it's 8 questions. Would you rather see your most hated rival win 5 Super Bowls in the next decade, or never be able to watch football again?
I'd never watch football again.
No.
Get me out of here.
No.
And it ain't even a Super Bowl. I'm just thinking if Georgia won 5, I'd be no. I'm done. I ain't watching nothing.
If Ohio State won 5 national championships in a row, I'd be fine. I don't think I could go without.
See, y'all up north, y'all don't have no rivalries. I don't know what y'all got.
I'm torn in between.
Whoa. First of all, the Michigan versus Ohio State is the greatest rivalry in all sports. I don't care what y'all got to say. Who got a better one? Who got a
all of sports?
Well, all right, sorry. So I was a little exaggeration. Right. Definitely the best one in college football. I don't care.
I'd rather watch OU in Texas.
No. It does not get that dirty. No. Stop that. That's why you're laughing. Stop that. Stop it now.
You let him get under your skin.
Bro, did y'all not see what happened this year, bro? Every year they get out fighting. It's not little play stuff. No, they come out cussing, fighting, slamming helmets down, brawls. That is the dirtiest and the best rivalry in all.
I don't want to know. I don't think it's the dirtiest. You done missed some Florida Georgia games. I didn't watch Brandon Spike spit on people. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff.
I have seen them, and I'm telling you, ain't nothing big.
We hated Brandon Spikes.
He hated you.
He said hated you. So what do y'all? So all right, Nora, you said never watch again. Tobias, what you say?
No, I would watch. I watch the Baltimore Ravens. I watch the Cleveland Browns. I watch any of them get 5 Super Bowls, national championships. I watch my rival get 5 in a row.
You say you're not.
I would watch that.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
What you say, Jay?
I'm kind of torn in between.
Oh man, you say that every time.
No, you have to choose. You have to choose.
Look, I hate to watch Florida win. All those shit. I hate to watch the Saints win 5 times in a row, the Bucks win 5 times in a row. But not having anything to watch at all is just so.
Yeah,
I love watching football, man. I don't.
It's almost therapy for me to watch sports.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I love watching football, man. So I guess I can sit through my team as long as they ain't beating my teams in the championship 5 times in a row. I think I can bear with it.
I'll be mad. Hey, I honestly be mad every year when the Steelers in the playoffs. I don't watch like the rest of the playoffs. Like if we get knocked out, especially like against the Jags, I didn't watch any of the rest of the playoffs and to halfway.
So you ain't used to having your team knocked out. I see that.
No,
You're
Nah, but it's because I feel like the only thing that makes it hard for your team, your opposing team winning, is the fans. I just feel like if I could delete social media, I'll be good.
Exactly.
That's probably the worst part.
Yeah, it's the fan. Like God. All right, we gotta move on.
Yeah, we could talk about that for a long time.
Would you rather your team lost every game of the season, or and I guess you could do it could be college or NFL, but I'll speak it in NFL terms. Would you rather your team lost every game of the season, or in the final seconds of the last game to miss the playoffs?
Wait, say it again. Repeat. I'm sorry.
Would you rather your team lost every game of the season, or lost in the final seconds of the 17th game of the season to make the playoffs?
I'd rather lose every game of the season.
I think so too.
I've seen that way too many times. It's the heartache. You get some people calling you, picking on you. I'd rather see it coming.
And it'd be the fans of teams that suck that's calling you. Like, bro, you're not even close.
We stuck together. We're a team.
It's just trolls. I hate a troll, man.
And they don't exactly like Nordy, like you said. Sometimes they don't even have a team. They just messing with you.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yes.
I don't talk to people that don't have a team.
You can't say nothing.
Yeah.
You can't say nothing.
But yeah, I would rather. I've been going through that with Liverpool for the past 4 seasons. So I would rather lose every game. We get so close every year and then just lose.
No, that's tough.
What'd you say, Nordy?
Bad for y'all.
What's your final answer for that one, Nordy?
I'd rather lose every single game because then I'd have apathy and I wouldn't care. because I just be like, that's cool. How much we gonna lose?
Yeah.
Like,
About
we
this?
already sorry.
Yeah, like there ain't much more.
Yeah, after a while, you just used to it, so you don't have no hope. All right.
Because I'm telling you, when Tua beat us on that last throw,
Oh yeah.
Georgia fans was going through it. They was going through it that time.
That was all of the whole state. It wasn't
You
just
thought I was
Georgia
a Bama
fans.
fan.
Oh my goodness. Because I was going for Georgia too. I was like, no.
You see
way.
the one picture is like the meme. The guy's like playing a game. And he has like a tear going down his face. Hey.
All right.
They reliving it. He refilled those feelings.
Would you rather your favorite team lost every Super Bowl or national championship it appeared in, or never make it to the Super Bowl or national championship?
Never make it.
don't get there.
Never make it.
I
Never make
already
it.
know how this feels. I already know how this
Yeah,
feels.
exactly.
Don't get there at all.
Like you would rather never make it?
Yes.
We've
I
been
do
getting
too.
clowned ever since. So I just
So
hope we don't get there.
okay. So what if you don't know that you're gonna lose every time? Like you're hoping you're gonna
They don't.
win. It's just bound to happen. You're gonna lose. You just don't know it yet.
Put it this way. The scenario you talking about actually happened to the Buffalo Bills in the 90s. They went to four Super Bowls in a row and lost. Why would you do that? Why would you want to cheer for that?
That's just
Do
pain.
not
That's
get there at all.
heartbreaking.
Lose
Yeah, that's
the
a lot
first
of-
game, lose every game.
The
Like,
ones that are fans from
I think
those
I
years.
probably would have, as a Bill fan, I probably would have started drugs.
But never, but
Hey, that's where Bill Mafia came from.
never going means you're not good at all.
Yeah,
Like you never.
I don't
like you,
care.
Oh
I do
man.
not care.
Oh no, I think maybe you might
I
be
do
right
not
though.
care.
All right. Oh, so Nora
Get
Tobias,
your
what y'all
hopes
say?
up 4 times in a row
Nah, I
to
agree
cry.
with Jay.
You agree with Jay, Tobias?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Would
can't
you-
do it, boy.
No, I'm not. He's just, yeah.
Speaking of, we was talking about 30 for 30 earlier. I got one talking similar to that. Would you rather watch a based on a true story football film where your most hated rivals are the film's heroes, or which it glorifies your team's most heartbreaking loss ever?
Ooh, that's
Wait, say that
tough.
again?
Yeah, I'm about to say that one more time.
Would you rather watch a based on a true story football film where your most hated rivals are the film's heroes, or the film is about glorifying your team's most heartbreaking loss ever?
I may just not even watch television. Quite honest with you, I don't want either one of them.
All right,
I'd
so
rather
you
be my
basically asking
hated
me.
teams. I'd rather they'll be the heroes because then we can be the villains and still win. I don't care.
So basically, Jay,
If they're the heroes, y'all wouldn't win.
Nah, you can still be the hero and still lose.
Like you're the good guy, basically. Like
I'll
So-
be the bad guy.
Say?
No, he's saying your rival's a good guy.
yeah.
They could be the good guy. There could be a sequel to this movie.
Oh
Hey,
man,
Nobody's ready for
he's thinking ahead.
Nah,
So,
this
Jay-
is like that Tim Tebow movie coming out. It's about Florida. So like,
Oh, no, it already came out.
so see, and I ain't want to watch it yet.
I ain't going.
Yeah, I don't know but you don't want to. So Jay, think about
But I
like,
will-
would you want to
also
watch
want to watch
the 28?
losing breaking that?
Yeah,
No,
the 28 to
no.
3 over and over.
I don't even like watching the real story. So going to the theater and sitting down or watching them fabricated, they probably gonna have the score 35-0 or something.
Yeah, they're gonna exaggerate it even more.
No, I can't do it. I can't. I think I'll watch the Florida movie before that. I ain't gonna lie.
I think Michigan even they have like it's either 30 for 30 or a short little clip on how we lost Appalachian State, bro. I don't even
Yeah,
like
that's
every time I see that pull up.
You know
I
how
scroll
crazy
past
that
it
is?
every time. Bro, let's not talk about it. Let's stop talking about it.
They
I don't wanna
made a
talk about
whole
it.
documentary about that. Hey, I ain't gonna
See,
lie, you shouldn't have brought that up, bro.
My team, at least they were bad prior to this.
All right, so everybody, this is why. Yes, I'd rather watch the villain be the hero. Yes, I don't want to. I know how it feels, bro. It sucks. It hurts so bad, like, cause I can't say anything. I just can't, like.
I've never had one of my teams have a heart. Well, okay, I can't say that because I've never watched a film to have a. Yeah, I go with y'all said too. I don't know. That's hard. That's tough. All right, next one. Would you rather your favorite team was
They done
relocated?
changed to the Bills background.
Oh, whoa! Would you rather your favorite team was relocated to London or sold to the worst owner in the NFL?
Let's go to London.
London.
I go to the
What,
owner.
like, how bad of an owner? What do you like? How you talk?
So like
Jerry Jones.
Somebody like who's the old Commanders owner, or is he still the owner?
Dan Snyder.
Yeah, not Dan. Is Dan Snyder?
I think it was it.
Yeah, I think that's who that is.
I think he was a horrible owner, wasn't he? Like somebody that's like they
Like,
don't
you're
make
saying
good
that then-
decisions. They don't make good decisions. They're not good in the public eye.
Phil
It's just
Jackson.
like
I remember about Stephen A.
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
I don't know what
You
you're talking
remember?
about. I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
skis talking about Lamar Odom. He said his first
Oh, yeah.
appointer as chairman as the New York Knicks was assigned Lamar Odom.
Who was
on crack?
Oh yeah. Who was on-
Hey, Matt Skeller's face though.
Yeah.
He said, wait, Lamar or Phil?
He said, "Nah, that's funny. That is funny."
He's like, who was on crack? And it was like a pause.
Everybody was like, "Why did you say that?"
Hey, Matt Skeller's face. That joke's so funny, dog.
Hey, relax. Relax,
Like,
man.
who was on crack?
I think we might have to go to London though.
I don't know. I think I'd rather the owner because I like Baltimore because it's Baltimore. I can't support London Ravens.
Well, maybe it's because y'all never really had a great franchise, so you don't.
What?
It's not that.
No, you would relocate to London because you never been to Pittsburgh.
Oh,
You been to Pennsylvania what 3 times ever?
you know what? I don't know. That Dr. Umar.
You're not really from there. I'm actually from where I like.
With me, I will not debate with you right now because you do not have my credentials. You don't know what I know exactly.
All right, we gotta move. We gotta keep going, bro. We gotta keep going. Nordy, what do you think for that one?
Oh, I said we're going to London from the start.
Oh, okay. All right, let's keep it pushing. We gotta keep pushing. We're going over time. Would you rather see your all-time favorite player be arrested and go to prison, or be traded to your hated rival and win them a Super Bowl?
I've seen the prison already. I'll take the prison. I've seen it. I've seen both of them already.
My favorite player is on my favorite team too.
Your all-time favorite player, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, your all-time favorite player in your favorite team. I'd rather go to prison too.
Go ahead, go take him to prison.
Yeah, because if he's not on my team, he's not gonna go to the other team.
Exactly. When Plaxico went he was my favorite player.
That's not your all. I know for a fact that's not your all-time favorite player.
I said he's not my all-time favorite player.
I had to cut that off immediately.
But
Plaxico.
he's a favorite. He was one of my favorite players on the Steelers at that time. So yes, he went off to prison. I was cool with that. Versus I did not like seeing AB. I didn't mind it until after, and he started.
Well, AB didn't go to he didn't come to the Ravens though, so it's not the same. All right, would you rather your team lost on the very final play of the Super Bowl or the national championship because of interception in the end zone or a missed field goal? I'd rather interception.
I'm gonna skip that one.
I'd rather interception. I've not a Super Bowl, but we lost the AFC Championship to a missed field goal. It was like 32 yards. No, I can't handle that. I can't handle that.
It was like a slow, painful, stab, and one's just a dagger. Like the interception, just like bam, it just hits you off guard.
Because you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Like a field goal, it's a chance it could be missed. But if it's like 32 yards, and that's knowing me, I used to kick when I was younger. I could make a 32-yarder. You can't miss a 32-yard field goal to go to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, that hurt me hard.
That would hurt.
I'd rather just get an interception. It just hit me immediately. Boom.
I'm trying to think. I don't know with that one. I really don't.
Because I feel like field goal you did. I just feel like the field goal
The
you
field goal
said
is
it.
too much leading up into it.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm not trying to lose a game.
That dramatic effect.
I'd be mad.
Hear me
I feel
out,
like
though.
you set up the field goal. You set it up. You're there. You just gotta hit it. You gotta hit it.
Hear me up with this real quick.
Yeah.
Though, with it. I take field goal just because of the after effects of the interception. Think about that. We see that interception with not Tom Brady, with Russell Wilson all the time. We see they have to relive that. You never see stuff like field goals and stuff, missed field goal. That's like that week or so they move on. Interceptions, you're going to see about that for years to come. especially if he's a really good quarterback.
I think that's more of a Tom Brady thing though, because if Joe Smith from down the street won that Super Bowl
Joe Smith
because of the interception, nobody would really care. It would be more of Russell Wilson throwing it than Tom Brady winning.
Well, it was really more about not giving the ball to
Marshawn, you're right. All right, let's keep it going. You get the chance to be. Speaking of Marshawn, wow, that's crazy. You get the chance to be on the Seahawks practice squad. Would you rather spend all day long getting stiff-armed and run over by Marshawn Lynch, or getting crushed tackled by Cam Chancellor?
Like, heck, you better stiff arm me every time.
All practice long.
Yeah, I can take a stiff arm way harder than somebody claps.
Yeah, but that man don't really stiff arm. He likes to truck people.
Yeah, but it's a stiff arm and trucking you, running you over.
He's not going to run me over because I'm going for those knees. Exactly.
I ain't going on the field. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, now Marshawn, you gonna get your concussion.
Mm-hmm. Listen. I had to go through this all 4 years.
You ain't never played against Marshawn in your life.
Everybody was bigger than me.
Who, against Malin? Malin hit you like that?
Man, what am I scared of, Malin? What? Nobody scared of Malin. Yes, I said it. I don't know why you laughing. You know I wasn't scared. You know I wasn't scared.
Because, man, you know good and well, when we was on scout team, wasn't nobody going hard.
I went hard every time. I went hard with them. There's only one person I did not like going against, and that was Austin Davis. That joker come at me with his head in. Boom! And then he want to do it again. I'm like, no, bro. Like, chill. Good job. Let's go again. Every play. Like, I'm like, no, I don't want to go again. No.
All right, so we all said stiff arm for that one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the quick hitters then. That's going to be it for today. And I'll let you guys take over with the hot takes, you know.
Hey, Jay, it's your week.
Tobias, I know you want to introduce it or
I guess we can for the newcomers. So every week we have a segment like called Hot Take of the Week, and that's hot take isn't necessarily a correct take. It's our opinion, but it's something it's just it gets the people going. Okay, so Jay, get the people going for a second. What do you have for us?
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna get the people going. I'm gonna get somebody on this podcast going real quick.
All right. I know it's.
So my hot take for this week is, I think the Pac-12 will have more contenders this year than the Big Ten.
God dang! I knew he was gonna come at. Oh my. Okay.
Nah, that's funny.
You're wrong. That's not
You need
gonna
to check
happen.
your hand, see if you broke something.
Yeah, that table hard, boy. But let me tell you why. All right, so in the Big Ten, I'm telling y'all really only got like 2 or 3 teams, in my opinion. really Ohio State, honestly. But I'm gonna throw Michigan in there just because based off last year, and Michigan State, those 3. Well, 4. I was always in there for some strange reason. They don't really need to be.
Wisconsin.
But for the Pac-12, I'm going ahead and lean on Utah, Oregon, USC. That's the big 3 right there. And then we can slide in UCLA. We can slide them in there. Slickly. Don't sleep on DTR. And we can slide in. I think Stanford could give a couple of those Big Ten teams a run for their money.
Oh, this is disrespectful.
What is wrong with
Nordies.
And also, I think we can throw in Arizona State. Herman was.
Nah, he doing it on purpose now. He doing it on purpose.
With Emory Jones as QB1.
Arizona State?
No, don't say that because you loved some Emory a couple years ago.
Yeah, when it was a couple years ago, he was a freshman. Everybody got to hype up the freshman. I'd say pull them tweets, but you can't pull them tweets.
Tell me what y'all think.
I think you wild. I think you mad disrespectful.
I think it's funny.
To who?
I don't even know who the receivers are going to be at Arizona State because 5 of them transferred.
I ain't gonna lie. Arizona State really that one. I just want to throw that in there. That's the laugh. But
and then
my first 4 teams, I was serious about.
And Stanford.
That was I said my first 4.
I don't even remember who they were anymore after the last 3.
You say USC,
I said
USC.
Oregon, Utah, USC, and
UCLA.
UCLA.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, three of them I agree with. UCLA, no. Absolutely not. I
you
can't
got
pass that one.
you got
We
North
ain't
and
gonna
others.
sleep on UCLA
Oh my
this year.
gosh.
All right, so Toes, tell me besides Ohio State and I guess Michigan, what you got? Who you got? Who's gonna be more of a contender?
You give me a few. Let's just start with the Pac-12. All right,
That
I'll
boy
give
about
you
to have
your
an
Oregon.
aneurysm.
I'll give you Oregon. I'll give you USC. I'll give you who's the other one you said? Utah. You know what? Heck, you could even throw in Washington. You could even throw them in. But you went ahead and said Arizona State, UCLA. What have they been? I was about to say okay. All right, but then first
I like
of all,
UCLA's
you
quarterback.
said you got it correct. You did. I'll give you that. You got it correct. You said Ohio State. You said Penn State, correct?
I didn't say Penn State.
Oh, no, I'll put that aside. You said Ohio State.
I said Ohio
you said
State, Michigan, and Michigan State.
Okay, those three. Okay.
Wisconsin.
First off, Michigan State, and I don't care who's a Michigan State fan out there. They always try to compare
I'm
themselves to us.
I'm giving you this based off last season.
Okay.
Not Pac-12, the Big Ten.
Okay. Well, anyways, first off, those three are solid teams. Michigan State's always a solid team. They always are. I put Penn State above Michigan State. I put Wisconsin above Michigan State, and you are disrespecting Iowa. I will put Iowa toe. I've said before. I put Iowa toe to toe.
That was the fourth team I said.
You said I don't really get why Iowa. That made no sense. I'll put Iowa again.
They always are in like the top 12, and then they always disappoint at the end because
That's because they're not high.
They play
flyers.
a weak schedule.
They're underdogs. They play better as underdogs. They do not.
How
play
they underdogs when they
favorite.
always rank between like 4 and 7?
Exactly, but they always lose because they're not good when they're favored. I'm telling you,
that's why they should not be up that high.
That's fine. Like that's fine. I don't think Iowa's that great of a team, but I do think they're definitely better than all of Pac-12. I think they could go in Pac-12 and then run it. I really do think that. I think
so. They would be better than the top 3 teams. I said Iowa,
Wisconsin.
Maybe not. They would get them fits. They would give Oregon fits. It would not be Oregon's going to beat them every time. No, I think it'd be pretty. That'd be a pretty good matchup between Oregon and Iowa. USC, yes. I think USC couldn't hang in with Iowa. They're too tough. It's too tough.
This next season, yes.
starting this next season.
Too tough. All my Big Ten fans,
in 2
y'all know
years,
what I'm talking about.
absolutely, I think USC would beat them.
I can't think of it. I'm trying to relate Iowa to an SEC team Kentucky's the best one that's like rugged and tough like that. There's no flashy players. There's no flashy way they play.
But
It's
I was
literally
disrespectful when I compared Michigan and Kentucky.
Because they don't play the same. They don't have the same recruits. Kentucky has went 2-4. They went 2-8 for like 3 seasons in a row. And
Iowa's been ranked higher than Michigan almost every single season, and I'm disrespectful for comparing them because
Michigan, it's very disrespectful.
Iowa to them.
It is very.
Compare Iowa to them.
Because look at Iowa. Look at Iowa's record. So then you
besides this past season, are you putting Michigan's program over Iowa's? Despite
Absolutely.
this past season.
Absolutely.
Y'all funny, man.
No, I'm not done yet. I said Iowa. You know who else? Oh, I just can't believe you said Pac-12. Oh my goodness! What's wrong with you today?
Program over Iowa like that.
Yes, I did.
I guess I did disrespect Iowa a little bit, but you really disrespected them.
For all my people who watch the Big Ten, I know we got some Big Ten fans out there. Please put in the comment section. Tell me who do you think is a better program right now? Is it Michigan, Iowa? If it's Iowa, is it a clear difference? If it's Michigan, is it a clear difference? I think there's a clear difference.
Just go look over the past 5 or the 7 years.
All right, 5. Let's do that. Okay, look, past 5-7 years, yes, they've had way better recruits. They've had way better coaching staffs. Yes,
way better records.
Who? Michigan?
More top 10 appearances.
Michigan, yes, they have had more better records. What do y'all think Michigan's records have been in the past 10 years?
I'm talking about Iowa.
Iowa. Listen, here.
Wisconsin.
Actually, I will say this though. Iowa gives us fits. They do.
Wisconsin's program better than Michigan's too.
No.
Wisconsin.
Definitely
compare programs.
You getting biased, dog.
I noticed.
And when we get
getting biased.
No.
Thanks,
no.
Nordy.
Well, all right. When you talk about programs, that's a whole. Michigan has such. Now I don't care what people say. We've had our
All
program
right.
in here.
When
for
I'm
the
saying
longest.
programs, I'm talking about the past decade. The past decade, Iowa and Wisconsin have had better years than Michigan, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, you're right. I will give you that. Past decade, yes, Wisconsin had the better program. I will say that, yes.
That's all I've
Wisconsin.
been saying, and you've been getting mad at
I thought
me.
you said that Wisconsin is a better program than Michigan. I was like, hold up, whoa. Slow your roll.
I mean that's the same over the past decade. They have been.
I was about to say,
All
slow
right,
your roll.
y'all.
You got too much.
I gotta. We gotta cut y'all off, man. We getting over time.
Oh my goodness,
Hey.
y'all going
I
to
like
it.
getting toes riled up.
What did I walk into today? Oh my goodness.
Yes,
My Big
sir.
Ten. I wish I had more Big Ten viewers on here. Y'all, please back me up, please. Big Ten viewers, please.
You need to get your Big Ten. You gotta get your fan base going.
Yeah, I got to get the Big Ten fan base.
Out of all those takes, Tobe said that Iowa had better talent, but every year since like 2015, Michigan has had a better class than them, recruiting class, every single year.
Repeat that again. Sorry.
Y'all have had a better recruiting class every single year over Iowa since like 2015, and maybe even before that. That's just what I looked at first.
Okay, that's to support my point, right?
No, your point. You said Iowa had better talent.
No.
In the last 5 to 7 years.
We can't keep going. We can't keep going.
If
It has to end.
No, let's take that right now. Michigan has had better talent than Iowa for ages. We've always had better talent than Iowa. Maybe I'll spit stuff out.
We have to end the show.
All right. All right, man. So we've come to the end of the show. I ended with that. We've come to the end of the show, man. Thank all of you all for tuning in to this wonderful, famous broadcast. You know, it's growing, man. Make sure y'all hit the like. Tyreek said, man, hit the like button, hit the comment button, hit the subscribe button. Our scripture for today comes from James 1, verses 2 through 4. It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature, complete, not lacking in anything." Who all needed that? I feel like I needed it, man. I don't know about y'all.
Good word.
All right, well, end of the show,
Great
man. It's
word.
Memorial Day weekend. It's Memorial Day. Go out, man. I'm about to go to Publix after this and get me a ribeye steak and marinate it. I advise y'all to put some on the grill this weekend. Hang out with loved ones, man. There's been a lot going on, with everything going in Texas, keep your prayers out for Texas and everything. But, go see a loved one, man. Tell them you love them. Spend time. It's a 3-day weekend. Spend time with family and loved ones, As always, until next time. Also, happy Memorial Day to all the veterans out there. We appreciate y'all, putting your life on the line for us here in America. Bit up. Until then.
Thank you, Nor.
Yes, thank you, Nor. Yes, let's all appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Nordy.
Clap it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, boys.
Memorial Day is for the fallen soldiers, right?
Yeah, I ain't fell. I'm still here.
I know it's for fall, but I always appreciate the ones that,
Well, that's Veterans Day.
They have 2 Veterans Day. You're trying to say we can't have
All right, go ahead. It's not a debate.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all again next week. Until next time, hit the like,
Peace.
subscribe button, Apple Podcasts. Deuces.
Peace.